They see me rolling.
Hey guys! Well, today is part 2 of the Ferry 15, and I feel like I didn't explain in my first video what Ferry was. It's a suburb in Dundee, apparently. I thought it was a town, but no, it's a suburb. It's 4 miles outside the city centre, and it's a really pleasant place. It's got lovely bars and restaurants, shops, and when it's a sunny day, like kinda today, it's a bit cloudy, but it can be really nice for going for a walk. There's the beach, Ferry Castle, and yeah, it's really nice. I love Ferry. So today, first stop is the Anchor. We're going there for lunch. You have to book a table if you go to the Anchor, really, especially with my wheelchair, because it can be a really busy place. So we're going there for lunch. You can't book a table unless you eat. So that's what we're doing today for our first stop. And I'm inviting you to come along with me. So let's go.
They see me rolling.
There is a council car park beside the Anchor, which means if you're travelling by car, it's easy enough to get to. But as you can see, the road is a little bumpy, but on the day, I managed. Well, outside the Anchor didn't seem to be working, so someone had to go in and ask for the ramp to be put down. But after that, it was easy enough to get access into the pub. And then we just had to get someone to put the ramp down. Because I don't have upper body strength, someone had to support me to go down the ramp.
They see me rolling.
We didn't get a video of me going into the ship because someone got in front of the camera, so we could only get a video going out. It is a very small pub. We were lucky that there was a table free, but on a Saturday night or a Friday night, you probably wouldn't be so lucky. The door is tight to get out, but again, I managed. I don't think they have a disabled toilet in this pub, as I couldn't see one.
They see me rolling.
The Fisherman's has 2 doors to get into the pub. We went in the side door because we weren't sure if the front door was accessible. It was quite tight to get through the pub, but again it wasn't really busy, so I did manage. We got a table right beside the bar, and I got out the front door, which was suitable. The doors are quite tight to get through, so a bigger chair might not manage so much, so just keep that in mind if you do go here. Again, I don't know if they have a disabled toilet in this pub because I didn't see one. It was a bit cold on the day I did this pub crawl, so we weren't able to sit outside like the last one. But I did go and see the Fisherman's beer garden to see if it was accessible, and it was. The door again was a bit tight to get through, but I managed. There's plenty of space around the tables, and it would be a lovely sun trap if it was nicer weather.
They see me rolling.
The Easel was very spacious to get into, and as you can see, there's a table right at the door, so I went straight for that table. There is a disabled toilet in the Easel, but it isn't labelled disabled. It says ladies on it. It's very spacious inside, and I would class it as a disabled toilet. When I asked, do you have a disabled toilet? That's the one they pointed to. But I feel that men might be put off because it says ladies, so that would be my only thing, is to change the sign to a disabled sign. But I went up to the bar to ask for something, and the lady was very nice and saw to me straight away.
They see me rolling.
Ferry's has two entrances as well. The first entrance is labelled as the disabled entrance, and it does state that they don't have a disabled toilet, which I feel is good, because at least you know before you go in. I'm not sure what the ring bell for attention does, because there was no step to get into it. I went in the other door just to see if that one was accessible too, and it was, so I managed to get in there no bother. It was twice busy when I visited this one, because it was getting to more Friday evening, but I managed to get a table, and as I said, both doors were accessible, so I entered through one door and went out the other door.
They see me rolling.
Last stop was Jolly's. I've been here numerous times before, so I knew that this place was definitely accessible, and you're able to get through the door and round to any tables without a hassle. Hey guys! Well, it's the day after part 2 of the Ferry 15, and we actually managed to do 6 pubs yesterday, which I wasn't expecting, and I got into all of them, and it's 3 that I have never been to before, so I'm excited to go back now that I know I can get in. I shall see you next time. Bye!